that the prisons are not zoos. You understand? A zoo is a place where beings are kept for public to go and view and so on. The prison is not a zoo.
But then, please, as government spokesperson, frankly, I'll come to you. Hold on.
The government spokesperson.
You must know. You must know.
Listen, I'm government spokesperson.
Yes.
But I don't know where every prisoner in Ghana is. Do I? The persons who were convicted last week, if you ask me where they are, I don't know. Because the Ghana Prison Service makes that arrangement.
But this is a high-profile case, and I'm sure you are interested in it.
It is true. There are high-profile cases. There are high-profile prisoners. I don't know where they are. What I'm telling you is that she is in the custody of the lawfully accredited agency. You see, all of this.
Who's that? And then the civil coins of a boy, Nigeria minister, to papa, so a government communication minister, to papa, so Obia Wabambia to papa, so Basadina. Why? These same people, what's that? I know was Obia Nasaminian Court to Crown, Chenchirachi, MPP, majority of the Soriano can be Ponkofa, Furatamra, Western sorry, MPP Ponkofa, Furatamra, it do MPP Ponkofa, Furataba, no moves on somewhere, and I say, what's it? We see her eye to eye. Said they what kind of talk is away? The dear you want to me go to camera be actually from court to prison credit.
I check his hand while you
have feminine.
I saw no position.
Asem can as all women is on the bedroom because in case me grabbing the lawyer and just say. But I be so my kusu. I be the baby twin chin.
Is it beginning? I'm saying what to send the post on your baby.
Oh, I was thinking I did that.
We are to say, which are for Naibano.
I was thinking,
because they came until you
to do be on a bit. And I said,
Cocoa board.
Yeah. The last time he won publicly was when he took that swivel chair into the bush. Now, since then, no.
A position like Cocoa board.
Yeah.
What's in that 2 or so career work?
Over any now.
Over any now, son. Be a gun a few man over.
Abusia wada Roma mamenchia na memo akwaba fa wombra Randy J report so na enei ye woman Ghana mu ha ena nsensema hodo bi ekoso ye nepa bebre no a ede wo monsan etnetne NDC amonyokuyo so kire se ohwe kwan a se wono mafa so adane clearing agent a NDC amonyokuyo no mu adehye a wo mo hu ewo nsem ewo court nyina no aban no ohwe se obeyi wo mu nyina afiri mpo ansana se obefiri aban mu kura no a wafiri aban mu se de be ya se MDC amonyokuo ni aban mu biewu a obia ni hotumi se obesa afre wonom ewo court biewu nti ebeka ya ebra NDC amonyokuo ba aban mu no wonom ebeti kuo bia no fense ora na se operation recover all loot ebesi nei press conference nkoa na omaye ene Dominica ye ne nkofo ene esi adu amanfo ho nsem ebeto social media so nenso ebesi ne onum ntimi nchi nipa ba kokora yes ka pudio ya aban ede ahye ora mu no ene ensem bebre no na ababeto ora so a omo ankasa akora no omo ho asem no omo ntimi enka nkonko wie ya sese de adane boachi bidin na ye behwe nso ebre ya NDC amonyokuo ba aban mu omo de ya akwanya ya NDC ni bia woni oman court wa asem no ene ese udre mika na woba ni yetimi yi odin free court kura se de be ya kina bi no ho enkonko kire wo nti obi ti se Kevin Taylor ene na Ghana court wa pena wentumi amba enso NDC ba bemu a ene ne odre mika kikikiki ba ya obetwa ne din di free courtroom na Sedinam Tamakloe wono kane no ye Maslog CEO ana deputy CEO ya chese uhwe sika bese $90 million ya ye de gu bag mo de bre no a oman court ebo no kwadu a na ye de hu tansa bo no ye sentence no na so kwotena America brochimemu a ya hwe no a na wa ambasa biribi obebe bia no ya de se oman court ye behwe na ya wa ba be serve no sentence obeba wa mba ekosi bre ya NDC aban enso ba aban mu be se na kakra ne ne ba be da adwa se Sedinam Tamakloe wa ba aba be pie mu o man Ghana mu oba be serve no sentence ne no
I mean what did we Mr. Fine ba pa dia be so me kokoso Abbey the baby twin chin
is it beginning them say what to send the post on your baby.
Oh, I was thinking I did that.
We are to say which are for Naibano.
I was thinking
because they came until you
to do be on a bit. And I said,
Cocoa board.
Yeah. The last time he won publicly was when he took that swivel chair into the bush. Now, since then, no.
A position like Cocoa board.
Yeah.
What's in that 2 or so career work?
Over any now.
Over any now, son.
Be
a gun a few man over.
And no cry, no, dear. Says, I was which matter I heard the academy now. It's sad. Me, I don't know who know. It is I was a behind sad. I'm so my way any priorities. Because your priorities are of us, my already. enra meeting Nigeria minister can who say Sedinam the location no say or disclose it may be detrimental to her own safety blah blah blah.
Enti ho for a friend say prison crowd them.
Omudin keke no eno went to me abodin no. In all the interview went to me and Castle say and answer him. I don't get that part. I don't get it. Jeffrey Epstein crowd offer now we convicted child sex offender. No more America of crimes already serious crimes. Even nobody had to PD as one so. But we knew we have to prison crowd. No with them. New York prison, blah blah blah. This must not
Sedinam Tamakloe or so chain Tachikata. Who's that Tachikata?
Go to me, yeah, who may be die. And then the civil crimes of a boy, man, Nigeria minister, to papa, so a government communication minister, to papa, so Obi Wabem to papa, so Basadina. Why? These same people, what's that anyone was Obi Nasam Young Court to cry and Chenchirachi, MPP, majority of the Soriano can be from Kofa Furatamra, Western sorry, MPP from Kofa Furatamra, it do MPP from Kofa Ufurataba, no moves on somewhere, and I say, what's it? We see her eye to eye, said the Uzuhuno, or we enjoy. What kind of talk was always?
The dear one way, says Cadius with
what this guy?
The Omo this Kagana don't cotuno. Who say, why no call us the hand?
I said, at them, I was a woman, who knows what do man's against him. Mimic was him as a book of food. I was a woman who prana and asked him. It doesn't make sense. So the woman is not in prison until we see that she's in prison. That is our interest. And also where I am or minus over a senor mono bebo say we discover we discover ye one we don't know. It is a mom of film a yibasana or the amount yampa won't me go to camera be actually from court to prison credit.
I check his hand position
Asem can all women is on the bedroom because in case me grabbing the lawyer and just say what I say. So what is this Muntaka or Passy Yenindi and so manembra or my Mrandi Agidu Muntaka and ya one who anima eventually who and Yasia Hundukra worker. There be any pardon and any pentimine or Bachusikai as in the minimum say what kind of crash or what or be I can go to Pono Amayakono. Yankasi a quack or hen baby what ye Yanko Trenko my prison officer via said now. When our interior minister, no government, should be able to tell the gospel truth and the Islamic truth in whatever surrounding Sedina, arrest in any detention. Okay. Other than that, it's unfair.
And Narcotics Control Commission, also so much we near there, more shino pa nyagro. But I say, who's almost cocaine, also almost cocaine. We know that from Tassi. As a good year, what is what you go to go to cocaine? Okay, be Benjamin. Ghana. What is it? And no, I must say this narcotic drugs. No, Nyago. Come to say a school phone called ICHS for no. What I say is drugs pa. So, or more use drugs pa. Na I can't be na indiscipline no. So, Kwasi Mensah na outside there. SHS who be joining anymore. Oh, I know I said that. How you make so the better no. Gender ministry raise our issue. Say kwala no mo nam ponten SS radio no. Ye hwani enka was enka was.
Interior minister Juma no. Interior.
Yeah, so Ghana.
Interior minister Juma no.
It will be our car. Say ECOWAS protocol free movement of goods and people into
Africa protocol.
South Africa. So come go move on Africa for. Say idea there be a tise nipa be ne do mo ba. Be gina kwa ho. No mo edo mo stress. Say o ma sha say credit on ton mo.
Yes.
Ye di asum ni ade na. O sha say to bi.
Pick o ton bi. O ton ahwede a yetwa he robem. Na ahwe ne mo wure bi a o de ahwede ne ma wona so beto ahwe. Na mo wure mu nya black over. And we just
that was on times. You know, you want to tell the problem. And it's a master is kind of man to know. That's all baby be no
business.
But you know baby or something. Anyway, uncle na yanko fa good him so. He never come in Tony Montana I crowd. I'm the kick off bebre. Come on, simple when I be nya pre. Near the second say right there, right back.
Hello, Maha.
And a Muntaka Mubarak. One year or so for your fisem so watch the say. Sedinam Tamakloe or Ghana ha. Or serve on a sentence e wo prison inti ma obia nka se Sedinam obaye no court no apaw no ana se court no agya no ama sesi wote ne fie ana wakohye baabi adwene ne ho dabi or serve ne prison yentie Mubarak Muntaka.
Where is she?
She's with us.
Where? Which
She's
prison?
in custody.
Which prison?
You see, that's a funny thing.
Police,
When I heard people say this, look, when a judge even sentence an offender, I don't think if in the evening you go to the judge and ask that judge which prison is that person, you tell them no. So far I'm concerned, I've given my judgment. You should be with the security people. Look, Evans, I can tell you, and I'm looking right into your eyes to tell you, Sedinam never went to any private place. From the day she came, she had been with us, and she's with us, and she's serving her term. If you want to visit her, you can write to the prison service. They will talk to her. If she's interested in you coming, she will let you come. But see, people make it look as if, look, if I go to a prison, if I visit.
But I must know which prison.
No, why should I mean, maybe in Ghana, we take telling people where somebody is serving lightly. Because in America and other world countries, telling people that this kind of high profile person is here can even lead to the death of that person. So it's for safety.
So it's
na udi Muntaka die kurampo to nchene ya ahiagba ya wona ye communications officer de man PP amonyokyo wone ye nua pani Kwasi Pratt Junior kokohia e wo dwumade bi so ena osi ni people aka kire Kwasi Pratt se Kwasi Pratt ye woni wo NDC aban no asese wona wo defend wo mo na wo kasama wo mo no monti ase se Sedinam Tamakloe no a wo baaye no o my Ghana woni prison bia mu wo ha efri se sebi ye wo Ghana ha ema wo bia ye be chi no bia ye kire se ye ne ko nsawam ye de ne ko Kumasi prison ye ne ko ahwan prison enso Sedinam Tamakloe nko baaye ye nim court no a oka se yemfa ne nko court be na tu ndisi yemfa Sedinam nko ha ane yemfa Sedinam nko ha a ebesi ne muntimi enkire ba bi pote ya Sedinam Tamakloe no amokire se woda no muntimi enkire na Kwasi Pratt ba be ka kire ne se masa ye NDC fo anase NDC fo NDC aban ne se Sedinam eda prison so enye ba bi a eyezu na ye ko ekohwe nipa egum anase ekotua sika se ye ka kohwe mu a ya cheche mu egum ne ade enti sa asem no wo kan de wo mbontungu na Kwasi Pratt defend NDC se ampa Sedinam obaye no o the prison ne mu prison o da paade enya ade se wo bia be kire yenko tie Kwasi Pratt na ye wie ne ye ba nsem wo ho nkomo ho papa efa Sedinam Tamakloe ene CEO Randy Abbey awono na ye Cocoa Board CEO ene Cocoa akuafo ya tete wo mukoko so ya chemu mienu se betua fa efa ne ye se betua no krampo emai wo mukoko wo mategu dem se Cocoa akuafo na ehye wo ho akonfo wo munye sika mpo no mu de didi nyenso Randy Abbey at US at Canada ya sisi amuno kase World Cup match bia se na ne tuam woni players ni edi asa ene wo mukọ ene wo baba ya rehosempa ya sisi o my Ghana ababe yese ase chese agudie wo ye ne so Randy Abbey onam wiase afa na nyina okoto bra nkokorafo Cocoa akuafo wo mu na mwura mu ya wonum eshu yenko tie Kwasi Pratt Junior wone ahiagba wo mu interview ye wo mkokoye ya na se wo mu morning show dwumadi wo mkokoye na face nkomo no de aka no yatimi adi e de atoa so wadaru ma mesre so be like me video na mame na wo share na wo adwen kire nso so aba.
Well, I mean, first of all, I think Richard must know that the prisons are not zoos. You understand? A zoo is a place where beings are kept for public to go and view and so on. The prison is not a zoo. It's a prison. This whole clamor about openness, about the incarceration of Sedinam Tamakloe and so on, doesn't make any sense to me at all. You understand? She was extradited. Government could have reviewed the extradition request. It didn't. She was extradited. She's here. The argument is that when she arrived, we didn't see photographs of her arrival. Who tried to take a photograph of her was stopped. Nobody tried to take a photograph of her and was stopped. Now we are being told that some people want to go to the prison and see her in the cage before they believe that she's in prison.
Yes.
Okay.
The Misha MP, Bafwejewa.
No problem. They are allowed to go to the prison. The prison is turned into a zoo. They go to the prison, they see her in the cage, and they leave. What prevents them from saying that as soon as they left, she was taken out of the cage again? And then it goes on and on and on. You know, no state, decent state, is run on the basis of conspiracy theories. You understand? No state is run on the basis of conspiracy theories. And Ghana cannot be run on the basis of conspiracy theories. Why? Is the minority saying that all of Ghana's institutions cannot be trusted? The police service cannot be trusted. The prison service cannot be trusted. The courts cannot be trusted, and so on. Is that their claim?
Yes, that's what
largely, yeah.
That's your claim?
Largely, yeah.
That all of our state institutions cannot be trusted.
There's reason not to trust them.
So you don't trust all
I'm
of
not saying that, but there's reason. They've created that doubt. So it's possible not to trust them.
Do you trust them?
Proof is necessary.
Do you trust them?
I'm saying that there's reason why you shouldn't trust them. There's reason.
My goodness.
Yeah, of course. There's reason.
My goodness. My goodness. I mean, if this is what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm going to say why.
He has issues with state institutions. He's entitled to have issues.
Yeah.
All of the state institutions.
All of them, yes.
All of the people who are serving in the state.
Yes. And it says he has reasons.
Some of whom are MPP, some of whom are NDC, some of whom are PNC, and so on, cannot be trusted. Ghana cannot be trusted. My goodness. There's a huge statement, a very, very huge statement coming from somebody like my brother Richard. What then do you think Ghana is? What then do you think that Ghana is at the moment? If no state institution can be trusted, then why are you here?
But this is our home. We can't go anywhere else.
What are you doing here? If nothing can be trusted in Ghana.
Where should we go? That's why we are working to unseat the government so we can restore confidence. That's what it is.
Yeah, but if nothing can be trusted in Ghana, how can you unseat the government?
We didn't say nothing can be trusted.
What he's telling you is that until and unless the MP comes to power, we can't trust any state institution.
No, that's not even what I'm saying.
He says
but then,
people want to come to power.
Listen to me carefully. If nothing can be trusted in Ghana today, it means that you would never come to power.
How?
If everything is so corrupted as to be working in favor of the government, and so how can you then come to power?
Right.
It means that no process can be fair. No institution can deal with you fairly, and so on. Which simply means that you're coming back to power. It's impossible.
No, I'm going to say no. I just gave you evidence why this government came in, says that they won election on the back of Operation Recover All Loans. Page 136 of their manifesto says that. Big thing. They won on the back of that. Even before President Obama took over, forms a committee. Okay? Now comes to government. The first order of business is to clear people who are facing corruption charges in the courts.
That's what I'm discussing.
But that's why you can't trust the system.
You're saying that no state institution can be trusted.
I am saying that there is reason.
It means that
of course,
you will never come back to power.
No. I don't know. That's your conclusion, not ours. I'm just telling you
that's the logical conclusion.
No, your conclusion. That's not logical.
If you can't trust the
because
courts,
we are working to improve it. Obviously, the democracy is a business of working to ensure institutional independence. It's work in progress. Now you get to a phase where there is a deliberate effort to weaken state institution. That is a problem. That's the job of democracy, to ensure the sustenance of our democracy is towards ensuring institutional independence. But we are at a phase where those institutions are systematically being weakened. We are talking to you about a police or a security system that apply different standard to opposition elements and different standard to
Richard,
government. So you are refusing to
allow me to make my conclusion.
No problem. But you are refusing to see the points I've made and just drawing that, I said everything. I'll make specifics.
I specifically asked you, Richard, whether we've come to the point where no state institution can be trusted. And you emphatically stated that no state institution can be trusted. You don't have any confidence in any state institution. Those are your words.
No, I mentioned a few, but you are now saying all. You didn't give me a chance to speak a few, but I mentioned a few.
So
the ones I mentioned, the police, the judiciary, the attorney general, all the system that is going on. You saw that recently when Bono regional chairman was arrested, the kind of conduct they took them through, the judgment that is coming from the court, the animal farm judgments and justifications that were used to justify a ruling against the person. So I'm saying that
this is not a difficult exercise.
No, it's you are making it difficult.
Now you say that you have not lost confidence in all states.
But that was what I said. That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
No, you were asking me so all, and I said there's reason not to trust Uncle Kwasi.
Richard.
Yes, sir.
Why? Now you decided to amend the statement.
No, I haven't amended. What I said, you were asking me.
So you have no confidence in all state institutions.
I didn't.
Are you standing by that?
I mentioned the ones that we have issues with relative to what I said. The prisons, we don't know if she's there, so we have to go there and confirm. The police, we didn't know if they took her there. The government, we can't trust it. So we want to have proof. Okay. And that's why there's proof.
Now, which are the state institutions that you don't have confidence in? I would allow you to make that choice.
That's not the point. That's not the point at issue.
But that's the government of your argument.
No. The government of my argument
is based on lack of trust in all. Now you say some states.
I didn't say all.
Okay, so
which I don't know. You should say what you want to say. The point I made it here whilst you were sitting. I am saying that we don't trust the government's selective delivery of justice. And in justice delivery, what are the institutions part of that ecosystem?
No problem.
Okay, that's you. So that the issue
which
is
contextual institutions that you don't have confidence in.
You make your points because I don't know. You make your point because I don't know where you are going with this. Make your point because the point I made is that you should understand what I said, that we don't trust that Sedinam Tamakloe is going to be treated the way she ought to be treated because she came in as a convicted person. But we don't know where she is at now. Whose responsibility is that to ensure that Ghanaians know what is happening to her after she's been convicted? Whose responsibility? But we don't trust the people who has that responsibility. The police, the prisons, we don't trust it. The government itself, by its conduct of being selective, clearing its people and persecuting opposition element, we don't trust that it will. The government itself will ensure that conviction is served. So these are the matters that are raised. I'm specific, so I'm not sure why you are trying to divert attention from what I said and say that all institutions. I'm specific. So answer the question.
Diverting attention.
Because you are saying all, but I didn't say. I said relative to these matters.
Yes, sir.
Based on my understanding of what Richard is saying, he has issues with the prisons. He doesn't trust what he said.
Hey, are you now Richard's
because I realized that
he will disagree with you.
There's a I understand where he's
so let him state it himself.
Okay.
So clear.
Okay.
He's going to disagree with you very soon.
No.
So he should tell us which institution he doesn't
I don't know why our question is made. So
it will enable him
to make his point. No problem.
Yes.
No problem. So what I'm saying is that this government we don't trust will be fair in justice delivery. It's selective. And I'll show you reasons why. Giving you cases of NDC people they've cleared. One election to prosecute corruption, but yet being selective. Okay, so we don't have confidence in that, in the government. The institutions that are supposed to carry out the mandate of justice delivery, the police involved, they are not fair arbiters of the process. They will arrest opposition element, treat them one way. When government persons offend the law, they'll treat them different.
So the police, let me write it.
The police, we can't trust them. So in that chain, we can't trust them. And when it comes to Sedinam Tamakloe, the concern was that the prison is not zoo. Even though I didn't say that, that's your word. I didn't suggest the prison was zoo, so we should go and look at them. That's your word. But the point is that if somebody is convicted, that person must serve the sentence. And an individual was convicted in absentia, a process has brought her back. Not that she just showed up at her own will. A process has brought her back, which means that we knew she's coming. And the minute she comes, she must go to serve that sentence. But now, we don't know where the person is. We must know. We must know. And now that, because we don't know, and because we don't trust the government, okay, we don't trust that she is serving the sentence. This is the basis of the lack of trust.
No problem, Master, no problem. So, do I understand you to say that now, when criminal convicts are sent to jail, the public has a right to go and inspect them in jail in order to confirm that criminal convicts are in jail?
Yeah, logically.
Is that what we are saying?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
What do you find wrong with that?
I make no comment on that.
Okay.
If that is what we are saying, I make no comment on that. The public can make their own judgments and so on. I make no comment on that at all. That when people, criminal convicts, are in jail, we as Ghanaians have a right to go to the jailhouses to inspect them in their cells. Otherwise, justice has not been done. That's what we are saying. Fine, let's proceed. I have no problem with that at all.
But you shouldn't.
Yeah, I have no problem with that at all, if that is the statement you are making.
Breaking news, and Ghana Nia Ushebenyumbribiano. I just want to tell you this. This is coming in from my source here in the United States. From a year, the airport, and also a year from a media friend in the United States. This is a story. Me besa Ghana fu nyine hu ansana. Mastati ebusa question. So this is the breaking news. The lady, a friend, Sedinam Tamakloe. For years now, the NPP as a political party, we all know how the NPP are fighting for the extradition of Sedinam Tamakloe. Say during the NDC era, now or a Maslock boss. As you can see, NPP demands Sedinam Tamakloe's prosecution to prove NDC's anti-corruption credibility. From 2024, NPP 4 catch Ghana for and says Sedinam, yeah, Jelin or Ghana. In fact, I was say court Ebuan fire. I was say the truth. Fiasia, Mamino Equity America. Now the NPP from 2024 have always said, say NDC for person who prove your say Omo party no omo nyakrom for NDC abano they don't support criminality. Sedinam Tamakloe omo NPP for baby biada naba. In fact, the process of bringing this woman back to Ghana no court legal tussles back and forth, and it was started in 2024 between the Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration almost 30 any US 4 static or back and forth. The NDP started the process. They really wanted to bring Sedinam because they thought say Ghana for best sorry etia aka say adenti and omaka so NDC for best press aka say adenti na Sedinam ombra. All along the NDC had always stood say so be the boni or Ghana or say Ghana mbra any D, and the NDC never fought that. And we have seen so many publications are not a free MPP4. In fact, I can show you MPP4 or Mumpen4 several times. They said or spoke about Sedinam Tamakloe to make a case for Ken Oforiatta's extradition. Sedinam Tamakloe has been convicted and is currently not in Ghana to face a sentence, but the Attorney General isn't interested in that. Yet in Anabi Beka say, and the Oforiatta omo fanemma if we say Sedinam Tamakloe 2024 omo NPP4 starting extradition. Say yemfanembra Ghana no mede fiase no NDC ba power no NDC yakokwasa NDC pese Sedinam Tamakloe beba enti ye catch the MP for say omo fa Oforiatta mra na yemebu anfo na yemfa no to fiase omo say oh Sedinam no adentina proceedings no omo start ye say processes no omo start some de beba eye Ghana no na wabede fiase no NDC ba no omo continue, but we need to understand this memo obi aremfi MPP aban and started sa legal tripway. No decided say Sedinam ye jailing or Ghana na wakwa bridge omo de beba nto omo starting 2024 April and MPP4 egbo mutimu posse omo de Sedinam beba. Nobody fought, nobody resisted. In fact, you can never pinpoint to one press conference at NDC here can say Sedinam, even though she has been jailed in Ghana no say NPP4 the neighbor omo be kwentia. Nobody did that. And the Betty Makacho, as I speak, Sedinam Tamakloe is on a flight to Ghana to face I don't know whether it's called prosecution or to start her sentencing. And as I speak to you right now, Sedinam Tamakloe will have arrive in Ghana tomorrow, 9th of June 2026 at Kotoka International Airport. The police will pick her up. Sedinam Tamakloe or plane musisia oko Ghana. Na your sentencing or Ghana no besha abruchi. Right now, no, the NPP from 2024 almost starting a US Attorney General Department security agencies a kasaye Gofredame. You remember Gofredame taking initiative, no, or engage a US force or somebody said in a mobile US foreign document, for 2 years. They have studied, they have done everything. Today, I imagine say the Gofredame mo ekaye NPP aban kaye says Sedinam needs to be basically evacuated or sent back to Ghana on a flight, to serve her jail, and the US for Gofredame asemanase. They have basically studied it. They have gone through the legal all the legal bridges and everything hurdles, and they met my catch as a US forum from 2024. Gofredame as an attorney general on the US for the committee boom somebody Sedinam extradited in the Ghana, no, and then I do say Sedinam Tamakloe is on a flight to Accra International Airport. Or to play Musisia, or China Odru Ghana, the Ghana Police Service will pick her up. And then Embra ewo Ghana anybody. So person oko jail na oman the lawyers contest the sentence na. She has the right Ghana Embra ho. But what I can tell you is Anadjo Amenoka say MPP for over 4 years they have been telling Ghana for say they have been working on this. They have been working on this case. And Gofredame so China media no ho, he is the one who started the extradition of Sedinam Tamakloe. And the Gofredame MPP ni nyina no Sebio abeto anase Mfaso abaso and the Sedinam eba Ghana or to plane mu as I speak. Obedru Ghana ochina the 9th of June 2026. Into your Ghana ni na ohwemia news no ebreki wa ha first. Sedinam Tamakloe MPP for eka se yemfa Ghana. Former Attorney General Gofredame estate processes no on the US for estate kasa say omo den omo fanembra Ghana omo extraditing no and the extradition no baso or plane musisia yede no eba Ghana. So what the NPP started, with all due respect to the NPP on this one, no, they have really done well. Omo they said them Tamakloe aba Ghana, and I really applaud Gofredame for a hard worker. Why yeah? All the conversations back and forth. How many US 40 years before they left power? Remember, Gofredame free power and as MPP free power is almost a year and a half now. It means say the work they did, and no ena esebio a day in Faswaba. Into Ghana Nibia embassy, NPP for campaign to bring Sedinam Tamakloe to Ghana to serve her sentence, and then I say the lady is on a flight to Ghana. Odru Ghana, Ochina Ghana Police Service. Ghana Police Service ebe cheno na I will say the concern. So this is the breaking news for you. Sedinam Tamakloe has been extradited for 2 years, for almost 3 to 4 years. Kaisa almost started 2024. Gofredame started here. We have heard the NDC or seen the MPP. We've seen the MPP several times. Ye raise kero for yata asema. Don't catch and say Sedinam Tamakloe issue no. Sebio ye nyang conclude ye. I was America for the deba. And a Juma Gofredame started say Juma no in Faswabaso. So kind courtesy NPP Gofredame no Sedinam Tamakloe onam ekwanso oba Ghana. Ochina ye the documents ba be chiro documents e chire say NPP and start sa extradition process we Gofredame and start here, and we want to applaud Gofredame, applaud the NPP, applaud